Trucks! They're big, loud, able to haul hundreds of pounds of cargo. They're driven by people who are just as mean and tough as the trucks themselves. Big rigs are responsible for bringing vast quantities of goods across the country, keeping our stores stocked and our families fed. They are also capable of reversing in circles at upwards of hundreds of miles per hour, falling through terrain and passing through the very fabric of existence as we know it. Big rigs over-the-road racing is one of the worst things ever. Nothing makes sense. The levels aren't programmed correctly. The sound design is awful. Sometimes there is no sound. The game was created by a bunch of dudes from Ukraine who wanted to spend as little money as possible developing a game. The least they wanted to spend was $15,000. Grand Theft Auto 5, which is one of the most expensive games created, cost $265 million. It's a little bit of a difference there. It takes a little bit more than $15,000 to make a game. We could argue that this was an indie studio, but I like the theory that these guys were fucking idiots a little bit more. The game had one programmer, one designer, and 3 artists, plus one guy to do the music. That works a little under half the time. Big Rigs is so bad that it doesn't even merit playtime just to simply experience how bad it is. No, it's so bad that it's hard to stomach the game for more than 15 minutes. You at least have to allow yourself one race to see the iconic "Your Winner" screen. Yes, your winner. I are winner. The best part of winning is there is no challenge. No, the game isn't just easy, there literally is no other racer. He just sits there at the starting line. Well, that is until the first patch was introduced, which made the second truck actually move. Silly would stop just short of the finish line, allowing you to win again, even after the patch. The game is so broken, one map actually crashes the game upon selection. Big Rigs isn't even the room of video games.
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
It's like the Birdemic of video games.
Shit, here they come!
Horrible graphics, awful sound design, and so boring you don't even want to see the end. Developer Sergey Titov should be ashamed. Wait a minute. Sergey Titov. Sergey Titov. Sergey Titov. I know that name.
Arnhem, is louter money. What's they spell? Loads of money! Probably. Been a right load of finishing knowledge this week.
Oh fuck, he's still making games. The War Z, it's almost as bad. Almost. Titov is the man who sold lies all over the Steam page. The same man who provided PC Gamer with one of the most insulting interviews in history. He still exists, he still creates. The band still breathes! The War Z, the game, survival game that prevents swimming, where you buy your weapons with actual money and lose it upon death. The game that so blatantly ripped off World War Z and DayZ that it had to change its name. In conclusion, the War Z is terrible, Big Rigs is terrible, and Titov is the most terrible-ist.
There have been several ones. I can't actually choose one, but I think if you're talking overall, it was kind of hard for us to. We had like different goals. We wanted to create a huge, expansive world. We wanted to create tension of zombie kind of what we call PvZ, players versus zombie gameplay and combat. At the same time, it's mixed with player versus player combat. So we kind of. So I think toughest part for us was to make the game that have like literally healthy blend of action, because yeah, you want to have some fun in the game. and at the same time that keeps you like on your toes all the time, and you kind of scary and feel desolation and feel you are just one little human in this big world.